Stop,
Look
and listen. Okay, this is Nancy,
and Cheryl.
and we're here today to talk about stop, look, and listen.
Yeah.
Cheryl thought that was an interesting little topic today, and I said, well, let me tell you a story yesterday about my stop, look, and listen. I said, I am very conscious about not messing around with the computer or the telephone when I'm having a conversation with somebody. So I was sitting there, I'd stopped. I was looking at the person, nodding, listening to the conversation, only I wasn't hearing a single word. And they left, and I thought, what the heck did they just say? Because I didn't hear a word.
Oh, like a little bobblehead.
Exactly. I was doing my bobblehead.
Yeah. And you know, we get in situations where we are distracted. We've talked about that before. But let's say we're in something where we've got some momentum going. Maybe we're way too busy. And and I had an experience last week where I had overcommitted. I had something going on every single afternoon and evening, and that just, it wasn't working for me at all. And so I suddenly just stopped what I was doing, took a couple of breaths, just kind of sat in it for a few minutes, and then I kind of looked around at what's going on here. What's my schedule like? What's going on with me? My office was a mess, and just things weren't quite right. And then I really started listening to the gut and my heart, and changed a couple things up, and whew,
Don't you
much
think
better.
we find ourselves so darn busy we don't even hear the messages from inside?
Yeah.
I did that the other day. I had a bunch of obligations, and I woke up and I thought, I don't actually want to do any of those things. They weren't anything important that couldn't wait. And so I gardened, and then I got dressed and made myself feel pretty and put on makeup and poured a glass of champagne and got a
This
book.
was not a Tuesday, by the way. This was a weekend.
But you know what? It wouldn't have mattered. If I had decided that day, that was it. I was doing
Right.
a day for me. And it was
Right.
the most fun day.
Yeah.
I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't go anywhere, which is so rare. And I loved my day. It was
Yeah.
so fun. I wouldn't want to do it every day,
Right.
but boy, it was a nice day.
Yeah, and I think that certainly speaks to that, just stopping and taking time for ourselves, and just really being aware of how we get kind of into unconscious busy, and I think a lot of that is a result of making commitments before we stopped and really assessed, is this something
so true.
that is a priority for me? Is it something that we get invited to events all the time, and Are they events that that bring us joy? Are they events that require we purchase something?
Yeah, or is it just an obligation?
Yeah, or is it just an obligation? And I think we need to learn to say no to those a little more frequently, and yes to ourselves.
And I have to say, through the years, the women that I've known that have drawn a line in the sand about things, and just say, no, I don't do things on Tuesdays, or that's my family night, or remember that when the kids were little, people would have their Monday night was their family night or something, whatever. But I always admired that, that they could actually make that commitment to themselves and to their family. And I find myself jumping in and volunteering for things before people even ask me. It's like, what the heck? Why am I doing this? I don't know.
Yeah, and then we wind up exhausted. So I think to kind of use, and this is one of those. It's like the little kid thing, before you cross the street, you stop, you look back and forth, and then I don't know where you listen.
We can't listen for the cars anymore. I was just in a car that had no sound.
Oh God, those electric ones! I almost got backed into one. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't hear it.
Because you were. Yeah, well, even if you'd been listening,
I was.
Yeah, but you weren't paying attention.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't stop. And
I wasn't
look.
doing the looking part. Yeah. So I think that kind of in your day or in your schedule, just take a moment and stop
And look.
and above all listen. Yes. Yeah. So until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.